10 little soldier boys went out to dine. One choked his little self, and then there were 9. 9 little soldier boys sat up very late. One overslept himself, and then there were 8. 8 little soldier boys traveling in Navon. One said he'd stay there, and then there were 7. 7 little soldier boys chopping up sticks. One chopped himself in halves, and then there were 6. 6 little soldier boys playing with a hive. A bumblebee stung one, and then there were 5. 5 little soldier boys going in for law. One got in for chancery, and then there were 4. 4 little soldier boys going out to sea. A red herring swallowed one, and then there were 3. 3 little soldier boys walking in the zoo. A big bear hugged one, and then there were 2. 2 little soldier boys sitting in the sun. One got frizzled up, and then there was 1. 1 little soldier boy left all alone. He went out and hanged himself, and then there were none. 10 Little Soldier Boys is the name of a nursery rhyme that was framed and hung in a room of every guest room on Soldier Island. Each of the 10 soldiers related to one of the 10 strangers, and each verse described the death of each would suffer. In the novel, the murderer killed each of his victims in accordance with this rhyme. Anthony Marston was the first to die, as the murder method was poisoning. He similarly choked on his poisoned drink. Mrs. Rogers was the second to die. The method was poisoning. She never woke up after that. General MacArthur was the third to die. The method was bludgeoning. He said he would never leave and resign himself to his own death. Mr. Rogers was the fourth to die, as the method was axing. He died chopping up sticks with an axe. Emily Brent was the fifth to die. The method was poisoning. The poison injection was made to look like a bee sting. Judge Wargrave was the sixth to die. The method was shooting. He dressed in robes and wig, setting the law theme. Dr. Armstrong was the seventh to die. The method was drowning. A red herring was believed in the murder to be his ally. William Bloor was the eighth to die. The method was bludgeoning. A heavy bear-shaped ornament crushed his head. Fellow Lombard was the ninth to die. The method was shooting. He was shot on the beach on a sunny day. Vera Claythorne was the last to die. The method was suicide, as she hung herself to death. In the original publication of And Then There Were None, Christie used a rhyme with its original name, 10 Little Negroes, written by Frank J. Green in 1869. This was later changed to 10 Little Indians, but due to the ethical sensitivity of both of these words, modern-day versions use soldiers, sailors, or teddy bears. As of the 2007 publication of And Then There Were None, the rhyme is known as 10 Little Soldier Boys. In the 2005 game version, the rhyme is called 10 Little Sailor Boys. Instead of the line, one got frizzled up, another variation has been, one shot the other, which would also be fitting in the context of the novel. Instead of the line, he went out and hanged himself, another variation has been, he got married, which is the line Vera thought as she ended the poem shortly after or before hanging herself. The embodiment of Scarlet Devil is the sixth game in the series Toho Project, but the first to be released for the Windows operating system in 2002 was the game itself. You and Owen Was Her is the theme of the extra stage boss, Flandre Scarlet, the young sister of Raymelia Scarlet. As a result, the song's name is often referred to as Flandre's theme. The song was originally composed by Zune, the creator of the Toho Project. The name You and Owen is an allusion to the character names in the 1939 detective fiction novel And Then There Were None, written by Agatha Christie. In the book, Oleg Norman Owen and Una Nancy Owen are a couple who hosts a dinner party on an island, albeit being absent throughout the night. Their names, which are shortened as You and Owen, can be read as a pun and a homophone for unknown. The following audio would be placed in this video. Listen carefully. You know, when I think about reading a poem, it's like I'm reading one of those murder stories, or maybe if I were to read something that's related to detective work, like an investigation is going on, then yeah, I would actually think about it. But just to let you know, I sometimes read, and I get interested in one of those, many books with different genres, either it's fiction or nonfiction, whatever. After reading, the poem that was written by the author herself, that was originated from many years ago, I feel like there's some sort of connection to it. What if You and Owen was related to that poem? What if it represents the 10 stages of Flandre's sanity? Or maybe the 10 colors of her crystal wings. Yeah, it could be my opinion. But maybe it has something to do with, going over the sanity point while being cooped up in her little room. Being the youngest of the Scarlet Mansion. Thus once a little devil. She's different than Raymelia, though she's like a vampire, but she is. To tell you the truth, 10 Little Soldier Boys and You and Owen Was Her had some sort of relationship, some connection between its lines. The mystery will be solved furthermore if I were to go deeper into the analysis itself. In conclusion, I could say that it's either she's going insane while being stuck in her room, or maybe she's trying to keep herself protected from the outside world. Sunlight is her natural enemy, and that's the reason.